Yo, what's up? Welcome to another video. My name is Taylor, and this is where we document all of our business practices and then give it to you for free. So this video, what I'm gonna go into is a business dashboard. And this is specifically built for acquisition, like new service-based customers. So maybe you're an agency, maybe a coach, maybe a fitness professional, you sell services. The dashboard I'm gonna show you, is it gonna encompass every business? No. But here's what I've found after working with a lot of business owners and helping scale those companies. The data that's being tracked is, first of all, not being tracked. And then if it is, it's all over the place. And what you really want is you want data that is both leading indicator and a trailing indicator. What's the difference? Well, a trailing indicator would be stuff that you see in your P&L. It already happened. So can you change how much profit you made last month? No, because it already happened. Now, if you're tracking stuff throughout the month on a daily basis, and you're seeing what numbers are coming in, and collect that data, and then what if you could use that data and project out for the whole month, or even for the quarter? Now, I'm just gonna show you for the month, to see how your month is gonna pan out in terms of health, new customers, how profitable you were at acquiring those new customers, etc. So I'm gonna show you this dashboard. Now you guys can get a copy of this in the link, but you can also go to thesalesmachine.net/free resources, okay? And basically, we've got a bunch of videos, or if you stay on our YouTube channel, you'll see more of these, of all of these different business practices for marketing, sales, management, team, recruiting, data, finance, ops. You guys can use the playbook. You guys can use this very tactical information, put it in your business today, and start making more money. So let me show you guys this sheet. So here's the data tracking sheet. So what you would do is you've got some marketing data. Now you guys can put more tabs in here and you can have those fill in fields for you, okay? But on this dashboard, you would appoint someone in the business, like an admin, to fill in the yellow on a daily basis, okay? And then you guys can start to see how that's gonna affect your projection and how you guys are doing in terms of acquisition costs and health. Let's say each day you put your ad spend, how many clicks you got, leads, calls booked. Okay, this is a call funnel. You book sales appointments. So you'd be tracking the marketing health on this sheet. And then this is gonna fill in some of that data for you. Your cost per call, ad spend is so far, so what it is per day. But then you guys are gonna have to fill in stuff. So let's say it's the 15th of the month. I'm sorry, let's say it's the 16th, and so you put in the day prior. So you're gonna put the data up until the 15th. So let's say total revenue for your business halfway through the month is 120,000, okay? So let's say that's the revenue that's come in. Over here, you've got your marketing spend, what you're spending per day, okay? And like I said, let's just say we only have up and through the 15th so far. So we've got all of our stuff there. You can see some of the numbers changed. So we've got our cost per call, that auto-fed from the sheet, you can see that. You'd have to go look at your sales stat sheet. Now I have a training on sales stat sheets for remote sales teams specifically, where you can be also tracking your average cash collected at point of sale. So you guys can see what your cash flow looks like, from your cost to acquire versus the cash you collect in the first 30 days. Then you guys need to input, what's your commission structure? Do you guys pay out 10%, 12%, 50%? Do you have 10% to the team, 5% to a manager? Put in the total number that gets paid out on point of sale commission. So industry standard, we're just gonna put 10. Based on stuff, now you can see your acquisition cost is $497. Great. You can see your cash flowing $1,267 every sale. That's good because it means you can scale. Your average revenue per day has been $8,000 a day because it's halfway through the month and you're at 120. Let's say your lifetime value, the average client who pays you, let's say $3K a month, and your average client stays 10 months. So your lifetime value is $30K. So we put that in. So it's cost you $497. Look, let's be more realistic because it's going to cost you more to acquire a customer that's a little bit bigger subscription. Your lifetime value is $12K. You spent almost $500 to get the customer. So you're at $11K. That's what you net for your customer. Now you haven't factored in cost of goods and stuff like that. I understand. We're just looking at acquisition because your cost of goods and stuff can come in over here. Okay, and if it's a service-based business, then cost of goods is hours you're paying out for the service. You've got other tech and softwares. You might have other fixed expenses like an office space, etc. So you guys can add in all your own crap, okay? So we're gonna get to that in a second. Now, how many units have you sold? Let's say you've sold 36 units through the half of the month. So let's say new cash collected. Let's say, you're at 55 grand in new cash collected. Let's say you have had a cancellation come in so far. So this is how many new sales you're making per day, 2 units a day. This ad spend, all of this populated for you. So then let's go to last month because we want to use last month as the most recent data to know what this month might pan out to be, okay? So top line in sales last month, let's say was 200 grand, not 20. There we go. Okay, let's say your guys' payroll is 30K. Tech and softwares, you're at 10K. Vendors, you got another 8,500. That sounds great. The advertising you guys spent last month, let's say it was 16K. Commissions, let's say you guys, so commissions would be variable, not fixed payroll. So like it's variable based on the sales and what cash is collected. Let's say that was 14 grand to a couple of sales guys. Then you've got your merchant processing fees from last month. Let's call it 5,000. That's great. So you'll get your total expenses, and let's see, look at your P&L and be like, were my earnings close to what the P&L told me? And if not, then you update this. Guys, whenever you do data, it's gonna take you a few months to get it perfect. So you're gonna constantly update this and make sure that it's spitting out the stuff that is most accurate. So you're gonna have to do this a few months in a row. But then here you can see your profit margin, you can see your OpEx, what your operating expense margin is, etc. Okay? Then I can see, well, based on what we've done so far through the first 15 days, if we were to continue that pace, we're gonna end at 240 this month. We're gonna get 72 new clients. We'll spend 15K. We have our 48K in OpEx from last month. You guys can see that total here. This is how much you'll have to pay in processing because it's a bit more revenue. This is how much cash you'll do in new sales. You guys can see it's cash collected times the number of new sales. And then the commission that's gonna pay out, which is that 10% that you have, okay? And then your earnings is, guys, total revenue minus the ad spend, minus operating expenses, minus processing fees, minus commissions. And then you guys can see like, all right, we're at 57% last month. It looks like we're gonna do even better. Now, I totally just made all these numbers up. I understand. The point is you need to have data you're collecting, especially if you have an acquisition heavy business model, to know how healthy acquisition is right now and to know how it's going to affect growth and if that growth is scalable and can continue. Because if your cash flow is bad at point of sale, like how long does it take to recuperate those funds? Do you have a 2-month timeline to cash? Do you have a 3-month timeline to cash? Because if that's an issue, you're gonna have a cash flow problem and then you won't be able to scale the sales team. If this gave you value, and I know it's a bunch of boring data and numbers, and obviously you're gonna have to customize this a little bit to yourself, but this works for most business models. Guys, if this helped, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. If you want more resources like that, you can go to thesalesmachine.net/free resources. So you can go there, or you can click the link, which is somewhere down here. You guys can get a copy of this Excel sheet, and then you can modify it based on your business needs. Guys, start tracking. Make data-driven decisions. Don't make emotional decisions. Know what the numbers are and how to continue to grow and scale the business. Hopefully this helped, guys. Hit that subscribe, and I will catch you on the next video.